That's a hero we did not see at all. Dark Willow is reasonably popular in NA. And what about this Crystal Maiden? So why do you take a Crystal Maiden here? Spirit Breaker doesn't give a shit about your aura, but Ember obviously does. Her ulti is finally a good team fight ability, but why do you take it here?
I don't think they had any immediate cancel for Freezing Field. They don't have a lot of burst. Plus, she's pretty good in lane. Like, she's flexible, and she's nice against Chen, too, the Frostbite working on creeps, like the interaction. I think right now, anyways, I prefer J.Storm's draft, because I think that they have, like, what makes a draft good, which is catch. They have the ability to start a team fight, and they have wave clear. And forward is, like, their lineup's really tanky, so the way that you do this is either you hard commit to just, like, 5-manning, you pick some, like, DK guy, and
Yeah.
you run forward with Heavenly Grace on, or you have to, like, adjust your lineup, because right now, they don't really have any initiation. Like, their way to start a fight right now is Dark Willow Brambles. Like, BKB will tear them up. They don't have any way to clear or deal with the waves very easily either. So, like, if J.Storm gets ahead and they just hit your towers, you have no way to deal with that right now.
Yeah. So you're saying, like, Ford just can't play from behind. They have to be the ones, like, leading that 5-man charge at this point.
It's either, like, you have to go in, like, one of two directions. That's why I really like the Nyx suggestion, because it gives you some catch, and then you could take some hero mid that has, like, natural wave clear, or you could just take some hero mid that straight up beats Ember. Like, you can just take some OD or something like that, and then you'd have kill potential on him all the time.
Well, and we're going to see the possible counter lane. Nope, they take their carry in Troll Warlord.
I was gonna see what you guys thought about this potentially being an off-lane Lina, like Spear Breaker Lina as a lane. I was curious, like, do you guys think it's gonna be safe lane Ember mid Lina? I feel like there's a lot of question marks about what J.Storm is actually doing with these heroes here, because they have absolute last pick, so having that versatility and that threat makes it much more difficult to ban/pick against them. I think Troll Warlord's a hero that's kind of fallen off, and I think that he's a hero that he's going to offer them buildings, right? He's going to take buildings and objectives such as Roche, but I feel like he suffers against almost everything J.Storm represents right now. They have 2 roots that keep him in place. They have heroes that naturally build Yule Scepter when he ultis, so you just run away from him. You have so much crowd control with the Spear Breaker, and you're pretty much all in on this troll with the Omni Knight, the Chin. Like, who else do they have to stun? Like, if I'm a carry player and I look at J.Storm's lineup, they have tons of stuns, and they're always going to stun me because of the heroes we have. So maybe the status resistance is just more broken than I'm giving it credit for, but
We'll see. Yeah, I like Lena in the off lane. I think I do. I don't know. What do you think, Blitz?
I think it's pretty good. I think Troll, though, is actually a pretty good pick, because if you get BKB this game, like, you have hard dispels. There's not, like, I think you can go pretty ham in this game. But I think they still lack catch, and I still think they lack, they need catch right now.
Wave clear catch, I think.
Wave clear catch, yeah.
I've been a troll hater for a while, though, so I'll admit a little bit
Isn't
of
that your
bias on
hero?
one.
You remember when we used to play against each other all the time? It'd be
Yeah.
like, I'd pick Storm, he'd pick Troll, and then we would just flip the coin.
It's like, I love the hero. Like, I enjoy playing the hero. I just don't think he's good right
So
now.
I thought it was going to be Nyx OD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they take Troll OD. So OD is really good here against Ember. It's a really great BKB carrier this game. OD plus Omni is just like a classic combination too. Yeah. You just get this buffed up OD.
You can't do anything.
But I still think that their lineup hard lacks catch. So the way that this game goes, I think, is you just have to get this OD so fat and get one of the 2 in Aegis, and then just march down lanes. That's usually what that dictates. Yeah.
What's the troll build nowadays is either we don't see many battle fears, right? It's usually Maelstrom if you want to farm, and it's Diffusal if you want to fight. Is that the case?
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying. Okay.
Why not just do, if you're J.Storm, you could take like Pugna here.
How crazy is Sniper, man?
Sniper? Sniper sounds okay too.
I'm just saying, like, they don't actually have any. Yeah, they don't have any reach on the side of forward. That's the only reason I mentioned it, because I think J.Storm can pick any core role right now. They can pick off lane, put Lina mid, Ember safe. They can pick mid, put Ember safe, Lina off lane. They can pick a carry, put Lina off lane, Ember mid. So I think they can pick anything they want that fits what they want from the game plan. And they kind of need building damage, and they need.
That's why I thought Pugna would be.
Yeah, Pugna would be fine too.
And Decrep's really nice against their entire lineup, plus the Nether Ward.
I was thinking it was bad versus Omni, but that's only because I used to think of Repel. But yeah, it's not that bad anymore.
See you. Well, they got 25 seconds. And this is a big one. This is like one of the high tier matchups of like the NA, and it's the very first game of the tournament. Both these teams, like, you really want to get this win, because if you go down 0-1, you all of a sudden lose another game. You might just be pulling the gambit from favorite to out like that.
There you go.
Hey, nice call, Blitz.
Thank you.
So now J.Storm can play reasonably fast as well. This seems like it's going to be a very fast-paced game. Well, at least from J.Storm. If forward, you said OD has to farm, right? Like, that's their win condition now, or?
Yeah, I think the way that this game goes is J.Storm I think they probably have the worst straight up 5-on-5 early, but I think that forward, they lack catch and they lack the ability to wave clear very easily. So their lineup just has to snowball. And that's usually what happens when you have like Chen Omni as two of your heroes, is like it becomes like a really straightforward game at that point.
Yeah. All right. BSJ, who are you liking?
I haven't loved too much when I look at the qualifiers so far, and have seen teams like yours that Blitz said, you know, we have this specific timing, we just rely on the momentum from the lanes. I feel like it's not very reliable in this patch to do that. It's like too easy to mess up. So based on that, I'm gonna go with J.Storm for the drafts in this one.
All right. We'll have to see. We are going to wait. My favorite part of casting, strategy time here, where you just sit here for a minute and a half hoping it goes a little bit quicker. It never does. It actually just never does. So what have you guys been up to, you know, outside of Dota? You in concert? You into Hawaii? Anything else crazy in your guys' life?
No, Kyle got me sick.
That's good. What kind of sick? Throat? Stomach?
I don't know. I just woke up and I have a really scratchy throat, and I've got like a head cold now. And he said he had it yesterday.
Damn it,
Classic.
Kyle.
He did look pretty. He looked messed up last night. He just looked tired. Now I feel bad because I'm insulting him. But whatever. It's Kyle. Who cares?
It's like, you look tired today, whatever you say to somebody, and they're like, thanks. You know, I really needed that one.
Yep, and we are going to get into the game. Okay, I want you guys, one of you has to remind me at not exactly 9 minutes, not before, not after. Tell me to change it to net worth. 9 minutes,
You
one
got
of
it,
you.
Blitz. You got it, Blitz.
Okay.
Don't forget. And
What
if you
happens
do,
if I do?
nothing. The Twitch chat will just get mad at you instead of me, because
won't
technically
get mad
it's
at
your
me.
Spear
job.
Breaker, guys, by the way.
Oh, it is. It's the Moose Spear Breaker, right? So it is the 4 Lena, right?
Okay, so that was another possibility. I was thinking Spear Breaker Lena was a nice lane when they picked it, so that's why I thought it would be an off-lane Lena, but...
Pardon me, everyone. I apologize. This was on earlier, but it's not. I'm an edge panner, so welcome.
Prepare for a lesson.
Curious to see how Core Spear Breaker goes. I don't know if I've seen it in all the qualifiers I've watched. He doesn't farm at all, really. That's the problem.
He can't, right? Like, how do you farm? You charge a range creep and hope you just, like, bash every single hit?
Your
Hey.
supports have a lot of wave clear, though.
It's underrated.
Yeah, the supports have a lot of wave clear this game, so usually when you have cores that can't farm innately, the weakness they have is they don't clear lanes. And so a hero like Spear Breaker, he won't be able to get ganks that he wants, but since you have so much wave clear from the other heroes, I think it still works.
Yeah, they have Ember, Pugna, CM Lena. Like all
Yeah.
four of those can really easily deal with the waves. Whereas like for forward, it comes down to Troll getting really farmed. But like having to commit to like farm the wave is kind of rough.
Yeah, you have Omni Knight, who all these heroes have to put themselves in the middle of the wave to clear it, or use Astral, which puts them at a lot of threat to the J.Storm lineup. That's why I feel like it's much easier to play the map for Radiant.
Well, looked like it was going to be a 2-for-2 rune exchange, but maybe Pilot Die thought somebody was over there, but Moo's actually, he's having a good old time. He cut his way all the way back here. Looks like he just wants to pull the creep wave back.
I was wondering why he bought that Quelling, but that makes a lot of sense now that you watch him do this.
Yep. And that's what you do, right? If you know you're going to be in a losing lane, guess what the best thing to do is? Go find the creeps and pull them behind your tower, pull them to your tower, doesn't matter. And this middle matchup, how does it go? I assume Pugna does decently, right?
Yeah, it's fine for both sides because Pugna has this. He can Astral, or he can decrep you while you try to CS, and conversely, OD can Astral. We saw, what was it? We saw Gunner play against Moon. Right, that was the matchup?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was Pugna
was.
versus OD. The lane went 50-50, but they won the game on that Pugna draft.
Well, yeah, the Pugna was actually going to lose the lane in at 2 minutes. He got a regen rune with 20% health and mana, so it actually made a big difference in that specific game.
So I'll take runes, right? A double damage rune at 50 minutes, a regen rune at 2 minutes can change the game completely. Well, Moo, he does his thing. He stacks them up, and there come the double creep wave here. The rune does still stand. What are we thinking? Is this going to go to 2 minutes? Is it going to go all the way to 5 minutes, or is someone going to pick it up?
Someone's going to pick it up at like 450.
450,
because
like,
they're gonna go
Whoops. Yeah, we'll see. It is going to be a tri-lane versus tri-lane down here. So with tri-lane versus tri-lane, who are we favoring? Do we favor the healing or do we favor the damage and the stuns?
I don't like Ember in tri-lanes for sure. I don't think he does much unless you like level slight chains in this type of situation. Omni Knight's a hero that's pretty level dependent though, so they have the purge creep for Ember's shield if you ever chooses to use it. You did go slide, okay. Yeah, I was curious about like how you actually level Ember in a tri-lane. You don't see this very often.
Well, very strange tri-lane. Doesn't feel like it's too aggressive because obviously J.Storm wants to stun you up and then you just get healed by Omni as well as a Chen. Not much you can do.
Oh, you can purge the frostbite off yourself
Yeah.
with the creep. Interesting.
We're gonna see.
That's what that was the new meta of countering. It's like you get this purge creep that doesn't do anything, but like you counter the CM. That's like the ultimate screw you.
Well,
But now you have a Spearbreaker versus Troll 1v1 top, right? That's what's happening up there?
and Yawar has to be pretty damn happy about this, right? This has to be super troll favored, right?
It does, yeah. Especially since the Spearbreaker spent the first bit cutting creeps instead of being in the wave, so Troll got like a wave head start on him. That snowballs pretty quickly in this current meta with almost every matchup, doesn't matter what it is. If you get those first like 3 or 4 creeps, it's almost impossible to lose.
So top lane, it's 17-4 going up in 6-1. Yeah, he is absolutely owning, even canceled charge there. But middle lane, how are we doing? 10-8 for the OD, Pugna 7-5. So a slight victory ahead for CC&C right there. And do you guys know much about Nine? I know I watched him a lot when he was playing on Team Spirit. That was with Skeeter and FNG. And I don't know, he seems good, but BSJ, you've seen him. He always does well in the laning phase, and then past that, it feels like sometimes it's a little bit harder. Bottom, sorry, they're fine.
To me, he's an unproven pub star. I think he has a lot of upward potential, but as anytime I've seen him in competitive, his mid-game decision-making has been questionable. So if he has proper leadership, I could easily see that being trimmed up pretty quickly. I did see in the other game that Pugna was like slightly unfavored against OD in the lane, and he only went even because of that regen rune. So we are seeing it here a bit in favor of OD already, but it's just a good game matchup for Pugna. But that it's like opposite of what I've seen from him, as you said, like a lane winner, like questionable mid-game decisions. So kind of just curious to see how he functions in this setup.
Moon needs to be careful. We have another set of throwing axes. He will toss him out. He gets one net. This is
11 fervor,
100% a
12
kill. There
fervor.
it is.
He's
Oh, so much armor. 5 armor, stout shield. There's the charge. No net. Look at him slowly go. You know what my favorite thing to watch now is level 1 surge from Darkseer. Because remember, it's so bad. It's like, everyone, you're going to run away, and it gives you like 4 move speed. It is actually so bad. Oh, the save on Crystal Maiden. Nice dodge there.
I love seeing Spearbreaker when he's like Galed charge.
Yes.
Like, because in the old days, you didn't get you didn't get slowed from when you were charged.
Now it is pretty bad.
I will say I think this is like the one thing is forward can just straight up win all the lanes and then just march you down. That's always been one of the easiest ways to win Dota. And the other thing too about like the whole Pugna being good in the game, that's something that
Well, hey, you were right, BSJ. Sorry, 445. They finally get that rune, and Fear's like,
well
oh.
done. But it's that idea, like, it's one of the hardest things to adjust from being a pub player, right? It's like, you're not going to have a good lane, but like it will be a very good game if you know how to play it right. You're not going to stomp this lane. You're not going to get that kind of game.
Yeah, you just know what your hero's job in the game is, and so rather than focusing on having a good lane, you're focused on like what can I still contribute to this game.
Oh, the root does hit, but it's level 1. We'll see. Here comes the damage. Not enough.
Yeah, they can't kill him really, but Ember can't farm here either.
Yeah, what is he right now? He's 20-4 going in.
Like,
I guess
it's like not
similar,
bad now, but
yeah,
I'm just like I feel like it's not going to get
better.
for the time being. Like they don't have a reason to rotate these heroes away. They were trying to pressure top, which I think is correct from the Lina, making it so that the troll either can't lane or needs help.
Yep.
Dude, this is
Possible.
the funniest matchup because you have like one lineup that can't die, but the other lineup can't kill.
Yeah.
So who do you? I mean, this is actually 0-0 at 6 minutes in. Who does this favor? Does it's forward, right? You said they're a little bit slower. They just want to get farm on the OD troll.
It's probably forward, because at some point you can just like group up together and go for it, and that sort of requires your laning phase to not be complete garbage.
Here we go. They are going to try to go in middle, but look at this. MSS is rotated. There will be a stun thrown down. There goes the Bramble Maze. Nice jukes from 1437. Will still get stunned up. And
they actually can't kill, but like no one can die on the side of forward either. It's really just random because
This feels like there could be a lot of 5-on-5 fights coming up, but like as you said, no, there's gonna be like one kill possibly, and everyone's just gonna back up, and nothing's really gonna happen.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, fresh off the Apollo 69, we have Capitalist. He was a tad delayed, but welcome, friend.
What up? The 69 took a while to get here, so you know how it is, Grant. You got to take your time when you're on the Apollo 69.
Yeah,
so.
I did the Apollo 420 up here is a little bit quicker, so you know, here we are now. Thanks, Buzz Aldrin.
What?
Now, CC&C. I don't know. You just got here, but as you see, we're 7 minutes in, my friend, with 0 kills.
We're starting with a hype matchup.
We are.
J.Storm versus Forward.
Yep, two of the favorites.
That's pretty hype.
Here we go. Bottom lane. Pilot Eye will get healed up. Snaking does pop his one. Has Heavenly Grace. And they're going to be fine. They have an Ice Ogre as well. I still can't believe that dude gives 8 armor. And you can get him at level 1, right? Or can you only get him with level 2? Boy, Persuasion.
I think it's a level 1 creep.
Okay, that is pretty insane. Top lane, ooh, the root will end up hitting. Yawar is kind of low on HP, though. Whirling Axes go out, and we're just going to back up again.
Just run away.
Just run away. Simple as that.
The only people that can die in this game is like the CM, and we saw how hard it was to kill her when she only had boots.
Just counter ward there.
So it's not even like,
I won't lie.
as long as you can sidestep the brambles, there's no real setup for it.
It's okay, when are we let's all guess. When are we guessing that first kill? I'm feeling it's going to be near the 10-minute rune. 9:40, 9:45,
I'm going to say top.
9:50.
I'm going to say MSS is going to die.
Okay.
It's definitely up.
But he doesn't. What a dodge. Oh, the Dragon Slave does miss, and now Moo, he's in trouble. But he has the Bulldoze, so even if the Whirling Axes go out, he'll
This
be
game's
slowed
hilarious.
for nothing.
I'll say 11-14.
Dang. Oh, here we go.
I'll say
11-14?
8. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll say 11-46.
Oh, wow.
Some late kills.
Yeah, I just don't see how anybody dies unless they're slightly out of position or whatever. And that like these heroes naturally just sit in lanes. Like the Omni's never gonna move, the OD's never gonna move.
The Chen does, but like you can't get good creeps early anymore. They're like killing, right? You can get very good defensive creeps.
Wait,
no?
this is a core Spirit Breaker.
Here we
Oh my
go.
God.
This guy just
Don't
picked up
do
his
it.
level 6.
He's
my
dead.
God,
He's
he's
going
dead.
down.
We were all
He's
wrong.
dead.
It's gonna be 8:30, and look at that MSS.
Wait,
he
what?
ends up picking it up.
What's the in-game time right now?
8:40.
8:40,
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna change
Network-
it now. Thank you very much, Blitz. I appreciate it.
I got you, man.
Even though I said don't tell me before or after. You know, it's whatever. Well, you are. He's still free farming, man. Level 8. What other hero levels? It looks like both Dire are going to be a little bit ahead here. Charge for it on CC&C. I don't think you want to complete that one, Moo, and he won't.
Dude, I was ready to tell you though.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. I went in an SA game. I went to 19 minutes before someone told me it was like 400 CS on Morphers. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably go to net worth here.
So the Ogre Frost Mage is a level 3 creep.
Okay. Thank you.
So I was right. He can be taken level 1.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Charge forward. They're going to look for Pilot Die here. MSS is there again. A bash hit will go out. Oop, Doze. Bramble lasts very small amounts of time. Pilot Eye does get hit back again.
Bash.
They do have the armor creep, though. Another bash. Here comes the Ember.
Wow.
Rezo gets the kill.
This
Another
guy's good.
charge forward. Will they look for more? They want to. Here comes the Pugna. Lay down that blast. It does. Easy kill because he was still decrepit. And now they back it out. Look at that. 2 quick kills for J.Storm. They needed that. Ooh, almost kills the wards as well. Or the...
Dude, I don't like that cosmetic.
Which one? The
Pugna one. It
Pugna
throws me
blast?
off way too much.
Uh-oh, Troll. Yo, you got to be careful. Like, he does have his ulti. He might have to pop it here. Will he? Yes, he does. Barely gets it the last saying, uh-oh, here comes some more of the creeps trying to help out, though. No, they're going to
take the kill.
Did they root it? Who's going to get the kill? It will be Resolution, and quick 2 kills for him. Snaking trying to beat Rezo's ass. Can he? No. He's just an Omni now. He might just be dead. This might be an actual chain feed coming out from forward. Or will they turn it around? There is a ton of heal. Here comes CC&C. There's the blast. There's the Zuck, but puts him under, and this should be a kill in the Pugna right now. He has his teammates coming, but will he TP out? Oh my god, and he's gone.
My God.
Decrep into TP and a hasted CM helping.
What is OD's in and what's Pugna's in?
OD is currently
65?
71 on Pugna.
Okay, I was wondering. I'm sure he looked, and I know Pugna has the highest in game in the game. I just wasn't sure why he didn't ult. He could have ulted the Astral and burned all of his mana. That was his option.
and that would have been smart.
He wouldn't have been able to TB, but
So, well, 3-1. All of a sudden, we get a bunch of kills. I didn't see who the bounty runes went to. Looks like pretty even. Now, it looks like 3 for J.Storm. Only 1 on the side of forward. And now, guess what? You got a lot of time for Fear. He's just the 4 position. He doesn't care. He's just been sitting top this entire time, trying to farm up a little bit.
this is what we were talking about with the Spear Breaker being allowed to be played core, though, because you have the Lina that naturally does what cores usually do.
Yep, we'll swap over that like 3.5 roll middle lane. We'll see when this Pugna wants to start going in. That's going to be an easy tower. Freeze the creep as well. Look at this poor Centaur.
Deny? Oh my.
This is what we were talking about it being a good Pugna game. Like, he was going to struggle in the lane, but he was going to be able to make those rotations, take the mid tower early on, and put pressure on the map. Like, now, I think you run top, and you try to take that tower too, but it looks like they're going to come bottom.
They are. There is going to be a charge or he does get the stomp off. Pilot Eye needs to be careful because there's an ulti from Moon.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
The net comes out after the creep he just took. They're going to try to run away. Bolas aren't there. I don't think he has them skilled yet, does he? He is level 1 of them.
Yeah, Pugna used to be unplayable against Omni, but now since they changed Repel to not being magic immunity instead status resistance, Pugna is actually pretty good against the Heavenly Grace, I think.
It's like one of the few heroes who actually benefited from the change. A lot of them like hate it, but yeah, Pugna seems to like it. 20 attacks be taken by CC&C. But look at this. Here comes the charge over. They have the ward. Fears here with the Laguna. This is going to be a kill. Should be. Yep. They bring him down. Don't even have to use the stun. And, well, I have a feeling Dire might know about that ward now.
Blitz harped on the wave clear over and over. All the lanes are constantly on Forward Gaming side of the map, so it makes it super easy to make plays with heroes like Spirit Breaker. They have natural kill combos on the side of J.Storm now that they have levels.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works, right? If you're a pub player, if you think about it, if the lane's always in your face, that means you always have to show on the map to deal with it. And that means you're not actually going around the map making anything happen. Like, you're just sort of stuck dealing with the waves over and over again.
Yeah, your movements are very predictable.
Try to get away. He will pop the ulti. He's netted down. He's netted down by a
Oh,
Dark
Rezo messes
Troll
up.
Summoner as
No,
well.
he's
But
good.
look at that. He's out. Double netted, but it won't matter. CC&C a little bit late. Could have popped that ulti possibly.
Yeah, so their only move right now on the side of forward is to like group together and just bulldoze down lanes with your Omni, because you're not gonna get easy catches.
Yeah, but Bulldoze is
Snaking.
on the Radiant side.
Yeah, I was going to say, was that intentional?
It wasn't, but
They're going to rotate from behind now. Ford needs something here. There will be a stun up. He will get brown, but he gets put under instead. They're going to lay down the ulti. Thievens still alive right there. Resolution as well. They're going to try to at least get the Pug Knight Fear him. As you said, they lack damage. He's actually just running away right now. He pops his one. Can they get him? The Axis from the top might help. Yawar, will they get him? Snaking doesn't have a heal yet. There's the blast. Everyone's taking so much damage, but they still have
my
not
lord.
killed him. 10 HP. They're chasing one more. He gets put under. Moo does charge forward. Nice. Stun there. They're just going for the OD. Do we have an ulti from Fear? He needs to be careful. It's so far only 1437 dying. No one is dying in these engagements. There's another blast. The Pugna still alive. Fear? He is getting run down. No points in degen, but he does end up getting the right-click kill. Moo now will get right-click snaking. We'll just try to back it up, and uh-oh, Ember. No, he makes it away. They see where he went, but they back it up, and you see the heal coming out from Ford, and a ton of save. I can't believe 9 lived there on that Pugna. 9 HP.
no catch.
Nope.
But the benefit is you can do that. Is your lineup is really hard to kill.
Yes.
When they're together as 5,
Yeah.
you can just cycle through. Snaking is the target that you have to go on first to do anything, but at the same time, it never feels good going on an Omni in a game like this.
Especially with a Chen behind him.
Yeah.
And save from the OD as well, always being possible. I hate those combos. That's why I hated the OD Omni meta so much.
One saves the other.
God, one
Yeah.
saves the other. You just feel like you can't deal with both of them.
So if you're J.Storm, I think what you take from that fight is just don't fight them. Like, just deal with the lanes, have everyone aggressively push out lanes. You can. This is the game where you want to farm neutrals and just get like further and further ahead. Because if forward want to make moves, they have to be together as 5.
If nothing's happening in the game, J.Storm benefits. That's,
Yeah.
Uh,
I think, what you're saying overall.
And forward, in turn, will kind of test that at times. Sometimes they'll just let a creep wave push into a tier 2 in exchange for being able to continue to 4 or 5 man like they did that last fight. They just let the top lane push
You just
in
have to.
and said, well,
Oh.
that's damage.
But that's also sloppy by J.Storm, because if you see the top lane being pushed in like that and nobody's dealing with it, by process of elimination, you can usually tell where they are.
Yeah, they're getting one step ahead of themselves. They need to wait until that rotation to top happens before.
Yeah. I think forward's play right now is like try to do Roshan pretty soon too. Just go with your Chen creeps and your troll.
Where are we going, Moo? We'll follow you. Looks like you're just going to go farm
What's Troll's
bottom.
first major item? Did he go to Defusal?
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom,
Yeah,
okay. They're about to make an engagement top, so I don't want to distract
No,
you.
you're good. They're smoked up. Who can they find? 9 is actually very low mana for once. He does have 1 Decrep. He will get put under. That is their one to save. Nope, they have a Dark Troll Summoner as well. They throw it out. He will get feared, and they will get this kill. That's a pretty big one.
It's a nice kill, but the map doesn't actually change for them at all. They had to bring 4 heroes to their own safe lane jungle area, and that's not going to turn into anything. So it's like, yeah, they got a kill, but
What does it
meanwhile,
do?
they're just farming the map on the other 2 lanes, Ember mid and Spearbreaker bottom.
Isn't that kind of okay if that continues to happen, though?
Yeah,
You have
that's what I'm
less
saying. If you
have-
keep doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
charge
sorry,
stone.
no, sorry. I'm saying like forward have better late game in this regard. So if they just kind of hold continually.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you're
Dude,
right.
What an ice. And they will try to bring down this OD. Can he put himself under? No, it wasn't up quite
Wow.
yet, and they will just get out. And they do end up getting feared. There's going to be a freeze on the creep. Oh, but saves it. Oh, my goodness. They're not feeling anything. Whoa, be careful. You could get netted here. Nope. Blast goes out. They're going to lose all of them now, it looks like. There is a bolus coming on the backside. Creeps will get dropped. They're still chasing over here. Who are they going to find? Moo will back it up. Dude, like, do you see how they... Dude, this is why I think Spearbreaker's just broken. The fact you can get, like, 3 to 4 man stuns every fight is, what, a 3, 4, or 5 hero? It just seems absolutely insane
When
in
did
fights.
they make charge not be... Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought it got reset based on when you landed it. Okay, because his cooldown was, like, coming... Or was counting down while he was charging. I was confused there for a second.
I really do think Spearbreaker's the best hero in Dota right now. That's just me. I don't know. Cap, we were kind of talking about
I feel
statuses
he's
and
really
stuff.
strong. I definitely agree with that. Like, he's first pick in a lot of NA pubs right now. I just see people. I see these safe lane carries or mid laners spam, pick Spearbreaker,
Yeah.
because they want
Dude.
they don't want it on the enemy team.
I don't wanna
It's
deal
so
with that.
annoying.
Well,
Just being able to force some sort of response, and that response having no real impact on the hero because of bulldoze.
what are we going on? Looks like they want to go on MSS, but he just makes it out. And so far, it is just J.Storm playing very aggressively in the enemy team jungle, but as you see, it's very hard to kill anyone on the dire side.
So what would you guys say, like, the biggest peak for J.Storm is going to be? Like 25 minutes? Like, all this map control they have, they're going to get further and further ahead, presumably.
I'd say about 30 would be their highest point in the game.
Yeah.
And then after that, it goes a little bit in favor of Ford. I will say, though, Decrep is incredibly powerful for almost the entire game.
Yeah.
So,
I think it more depends on J.Storm or Ford's timing for like when J.Storm's strong.
Mm.
Because once you get everybody's like BKB, then your lineup really starts to struggle.
Damn, we got
Yeah.
the brothers right here, 2 of each, and you talked about it.
Don't
Sweet,
split up
sweet
families, man.
Cloakor. Nope. The fact they stack now too, right? 40% magic resistance, pretty damn good. I heard a Laguna somewhere.
This is the
I'm not
North
sure where.
American qualifiers.
Okay.
We don't
Dodge?
split up families.
We don't split up families.
Wait a
guys.
minute. Wait.
Back out.
I'm not touching this comment overall.
What? I wasn't actually trying to go anywhere with that.
Yeah, I love my family. What are we talking about? Rezo, what's he doing? Ember, double damage. He does have his Maelstrom currently. I mean, Rezo is very, very farmed. Troll just a little bit above him. 9 Willem getting another tower top the tier 2. Now it just feels like J.Storm. They're just controlling the map. There will be another charge for it. It will be on CC&C, but they know if
Moo just
snaking's
does
anywhere
this.
there, yeah, he just annoys him, right?
Yeah.
And it's another TP committed from forward.
He pops bulldoze. He knows he can't die.
With ability,
It affects Astral, right? Like, you only are in the Astral for 1 second or whatever?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because, like, if it didn't, then that would allow him to actually get caught. But
Nope. Dude, there is going to be some catch finally. You guys talked about on Ford. They need something. They get the Blink Dagger on OD, so a possibility of some help, some more saves, some more catch. There will be a scan. It is only going to be Rezo, but he'll be able to scoop up this rune by himself pretty easily.
how do they ever
Top lane,
kill
they're
Ember?
trying to go on OD.
They are, and it will be CC&C. Oh my goodness, the Heavenly Grace to heal the Laguna. It does absolutely nothing. They're even going to pop the Shrine. If people want to rotate over, yep, here comes the Chen. They got to get out of here. Trying to steal these creeps.
He goes from being imprisoning himself to being Heavenly Grace and healed to imprisoning himself again.
The lane, damn, the double damage Ember gets a Maelstrom, but now he is going to get put on. Do we have anything locking down? Probably not. They're going to be charging forward. They will cancel. Creeps will be dropped, and well, Chen feels pretty bad about that.
We have no creeps to push this tower.
Look like they are slowly coming. Cardi trying to help him out a little. So you guys talked about it, J.Storm. They're just controlling the map still. Is there any chance they can't really take Roche that quickly, right? They would have to like win a fight if they wanted to.
Their Roche lineup is really bad. That is the one thing that sucks about when you have this like map control team. You can never Roche. Because like their cores are some of the worst cores I've ever seen at hitting Roche. We've got Ember, Spearbreaker, and Pugna.
Yeah, if you have Roche potential, it makes it so the other team can't really avoid you by playing bottom,
Yeah.
and now they can. Like, they can play anywhere they want on the map on forward to avoid you. So, yeah, like you said, it just makes it less potent that they can actually push in all your lanes over and over again.
All right, Troll is flying out as BKB now. There's going to be a charge middle. They're looking. It's going to be the Omni Knight. Nice chain stuns. They will get the kill. Pilot Eye's ulti was on cooldown. There you go. They get a kill. They have creeps. They are going to bring down this tower. 9 doing a good job just sieging it over and over.
I feel like they can just pick and choose whenever they want to go on J.Storm, though. Like, the minute you're out of position, they can go, but they don't. If they try to go and it doesn't work, they can just back off and try again. That's why it feels, even though they have all these saves, they've tried to kill forward like 6 times, and it finally worked once, and then they get a tower.
No.
And they didn't die or anything for it when it failed. That's the problem I have with the forward gaming lineup.
Yeah, they have no way to punish you.
Yeah,
Their
exactly.
only disable is this Willow.
They got troll net.
That's true too. That's underrated, BSJ.
Yep.
We were talking about, where does the net come from, Troll? So the dude's beating you with axes, and then where does the net come from?
No, he, like,
actually?
It's like he hits you so many times that like it spins the.
It's like Rumpelstiltskin. He's like making a freaking blanket and putting it on you.
Yeah, he's trapping you, dude.
You know how spiders spin their web?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kinda
what
like
I was.
that, yeah.
So the Troll
I like the
actually in lore,
Rumpelstiltskin
better. He just gotcha, netted.
Is it Rumpelstiltskin that does that?
So
Yeah, he's
wait,
the
wait,
one who
wait,
he
wait. So
creates,
how do
like,
you
yeah.
explain a first hit net then? How do you explain that?
Yeah.
He's been building it up in the jungle.
Ah.
You know.
Okay, so this is their one move.
Yep.
But this is what we were talking about: is they can Roche.
Oh, they do know what's happening, though. Ember slides in. Here comes Moo charging in. There is going to be a Bramble Mace thrown down. There's 4 of them sitting on the outside. Yuar is a little bit scared.
So
he
much
does have the
poking.
pipe on him. There's a lot of poke. Oh, he gets bashed by Roshan, actually, but he doesn't get netted down. There's going to be the BKB. Might have been used a little bit too early. And now you got to be, yeah, you got to get out of there. No BKB Troll.
Oh no.
Hey, you guys know how one-way J.Storm can do Roshan?
How's that?
If they
it
weaken it
forward,
for
bring it low enough?
Oh my
What
goodness,
the-
they blow him up. Moo, though, won't get slowed that long because the dozer, but 1437 drops. He will buy back. They know they got to defend his throat. That is going to be a nice ulti, but they aren't held into place anymore. CCNC will put one under. Can they bring him down? Doesn't look like they really want to. That would be a dieback, and they do get him.
He
a
was
minute.
so far forward.
And yeah, there will be a stun command. Omni taking a lot of damage, but guess what? This is a tough guy to kill.
Those magic
tons of
resistance
armor.
creeps, man. The pipe, the 3 creeps.
You can't do anything. And here
What's
comes
his
the
magic
charge.
resist?
Let's see. It will be a double stun. They turn it around. Don't do too much. Bola's going out. They will get brambled, but it lasts about half a second. And they run back. We're just battling in the mid lane, 5
Can we
on
check
5.
their magic resistances?
I would love to.
Like,
Wait,
oh,
we
the
gotta
creeps
wait.
are all
No,
gonna.
no, no,
ah.
wait. We can check it.
Yeah. Okay, so he'll have an extra 10%. He has 47%. Oh, no, it's probably more now.
52%.
52%, and he doesn't even have the pipe aura. Oh, now he does. It should be more now.
57%.
57%.
70% on Omni Knight right now.
70. Oh my god.
I would say that's pretty good, right, Cap?
Yeah, I mean,
It's okay. It's like whatever.
That's the counter to
it's not
J.Storm's
100%.
lineup.
Yeah, well, Dark Willow, he's actually recently under farm. MSS usually pretty far. I mean, on the other side of things, Fear, he's got an Aether Lens. He's getting halfway to his Aghanim Scepter. Get some peer damage out there.
Is status resistance additive?
I'm not going to answer.
Well,
if no
if
one
so,
else
it
is
is
going to
No, it is
answer,
not.
I
not.
will.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not.
Okay.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, how would I know this? Yeah, Sanji Nash and Satanic are diminishing. Yeah. The only thing that's additive is damage reduction. So, like, if you have Ursa ult
Right.
plus Overpower, or
Okay.
from Overcharge from IO, you take 0 damage.
If you didn't know, BSJ glasses were at the bottom of his nose, and when he said that, he did push him up.
Well, actually.
Diminutive. Is that even a word? Oh, God. Moo, he's got a Sanji. He's going for that Heaven's Halberd. Very good versus Troll and OD. Just a very good item for him. Look at this. Yep, the magic is this. He's got 2 of each.
That Lina Ags is really important. How close is he? He's not even close.
He was
is
halfway.
Oh, he is. Okay, yeah, okay.
Just needs 2 of
That's
the
a
other
huge,
pieces.
the huge damage boost because the pure damage from Laguna is in this game. Usually, it's only the extra 25% removal of the magic resistance, but
That's so
now that
much
they have
extra.
so much,
We're quite close to the halberd as well. That'll be another big upgrade.
See the items on everyone. Oh, no one's fighting. Oh, God, they are. I don't know how to get rid of this. No, they're not. They back up. There's a Pugna ward down. You don't really
Wait,
want to
wait.
fight into that.
Is Dak in the build for Pugna here?
I don't.
Apparently.
I
He's-
personally
he's
don't
looking
think
at
so.
Dag in 5.
I feel like if they just kite, they win this game, but maybe once OD gets sheep, this game's actually hard. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, Decrep's like a perfect system. because they don't have enough magic bursts. So if Ember ever gets rooted, he just decreps resets for him anyways. But I agree. Like, the Hex is probably the biggest item pickup that you can get right now. Because they just need more Disable. They need it so bad, Grant.
They do.
And they can't split push independently if the OD has the Blink Hex. That's the big thing for me.
It now creates a kill threat.
From one hero who usually won't be showing.
Well, charge through. It will be on Pilot Eye. And they will get the ward. He is going to doze. They're going to try to go forward. Yuar's here, though. Will try to slow him down, but he does have the doze on. He's going to run, and they get out. I think we're going to see a lot of this just poking and prodding until one person overextends like Crystal Main last time. There we go. He's going to go. He's going to put one under. Now he doesn't have it for himself, though, but Snake King's there to help him out. He heals. Moo will charge through. Won't hit anyone. It's going to be the Crystal Main getting dropped immediately. Moo, he's in a lot of trouble now as well. Some evasion, but it's not going to be enough. That's a double kill for CCNC, and he's 500 away from his sheepstick now.
Can they rush?
Yeah.
Feels like they should be able to.
And this Ember's going to poke, but he's not scary enough.
Okay, I have a question. Why do so many Embers get Mjolnir so quickly? What does the Hyperstone actually do for you?
It's not. It's the more lightning procs on the hit.
Is that it? Okay, do you think, is that worth going instead of something else like a death so early? Do you like Mjolnir over another damage item? I just don't like it. I didn't know like the exact reasoning.
I haven't seen it too often. I don't actually know what item would be better here. Like, Deso just doesn't seem... I know why they need some physical damage, but I don't think Deso actually does anything this game. The reason why I didn't love the Pugna last pick over something like Sniper is because you already have a ton of magical damage, and now you have only magical damage. So these Chen creeps make you pretty much unkillable, sadly. Like, that's all they're doing on the forward side. Like, they're already hard enough to kill, but now you have no late game scalability with damage on J.Storm. And Ember, yeah, people can say, like, why don't you just go physical damage Ember? It just doesn't work like that. Battle Fury is terrible on the hero now, so you can't really go, like, Battle Fury and, like, double Daedalus or anything like that.
Do you miss that build?
I personally hated the concept of it, so, like, I think it was fun to play Ember that way, but then all it resulted in was Embers sitting in their base and sleight of fisting and making it so you can never end the game.
Uh-oh, Moo, he's going to get found. Doesn't even get the doze off. He is just going to get beat down. There's the doze now. Will he be able to make it out? No, because the stun on top from Dark Willow, but it ends immediately. He will get banished, and he ends immediately, and he's just going to... What a stupid hero, man. Like an actual... that makes me more mad than anything. Like, how do you... Okay, we're good.
Look at him laugh at him. Yeah. He just danced on their faces.
And if people are running Spirit Breaker can't be our first pick here, I believe you might have just seen why. When you can get sheeped, put under, brambled, and multiple other disables and live, it's pretty good.
Dude, he got hexed for like a quarter of a second.
Nothing. And well,
he just walks everything off.
Forward Gaming, guess what? They have their first gold lead, a little less than 1,000 gold, but as you said, BSG, you said 30 minutes was their peak. It looks like it was 29 minutes because Forward is taking over this game now, it seems.
Yeah, I talked about in the draft about these Chen creeps. I underestimated their potency, even though I knew it was possible.
I thought you would want BKB next item for the OD, but he wants Shadowblade. Just I guess he's really relying on the Omni Knight.
That's interesting.
Uh-oh. Pilot Eye pretty much gets one shot here, but will they get the save? Oh, they get the sheep up. He's going to get blown up. No.
Oh, he might still die.
Where is he? We're
Is he
following
on?
both.
Oh, is he on a shrine? Okay, no, he's on a shrine. Okay.
Up.
Okay.
Well,
I
I
mean,
would
Killed
actually
him, I think.
bopped him for a lot more than I expected.
he has the Deso now on. He did go for the Deso on Ember.
So, yeah, we saw Pilot Eye pretty much almost got one shot there. Still got saved. Here goes Yuar. Will he get the net first hit? He doesn't. Will slow him down. They know he's used a decent amount of his remnants there. Wolf still scouting him out. Sight.
Oh, wow.
SS gets eaten alive. Has his Yules now, so they got a little bit more guaranteed lockdown for the most part.
Dude, 9 is just holding on to all of his gold with all these Dagon recipes queued up.
All right.
When's he finally gonna pull the trigger? Is he
That's
just
the question.
is he questioning his own choices now?
I mean, what's bad about a sheepstick here? On Pugna. Isn't sheepstick never bad? What's bad about a BKB? Why go the Dagon? I know you guys kind of already answered it.
I don't mind this Blink Dagger either. I don't think he has like a clear-cut answer because BKB means you want to fight them 5-man, but you don't
You
really.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah, the only way you're dying is a sheep, which is instant, so BKB is a little awkward. Like, Eon Disc seems like an overreaction to this sheepstick. I don't know, like, it just doesn't, nothing is like, yeah, I'll go this item. That's usually when you see pro players holding on to gold like that.
No?
Scythe is really only going to feel okay if you're scything the OD, and that's without him having Heavenly Grace on him before.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because anybody else
Nine's
will
alone.
just be imprisoned.
And hey, guess what? The blink he just purchased saves his life. And he barely makes it out. So pretty slow game right now. 7-9 with, damn, this game's been 31 minutes long. Does not feel like it. I guess it's all the heals.
Hey, there's the eggs.
There it is. Lina
Got
a
some
little bit
burst.
later than we thought, but we got it. We got the peer damage. We get it.
Next up, level 18.
I like the Kaya. Like I was gonna say he needs spell lamp, the level 20 talent too. Like they actually just need damage on Lina.
Cheat. That was the first Crystal Main one we saw, and well, you
Creep
get some of the
hater.
Chen creeps, but look at this. Yawar, ooh, barely missed it, but guess who's here? CCNC. He does have a ton. Look at all these buffs he has on him. They haven't even put half of them yet.
Oh, the Solar Crystal on OD is insane.
There's not much they can do right now. Snake King, he knows his job. They're just going to push some towers now. This is what you talked about. Once you get past this 30-minute mark, there's not much you can do against all of forward. They're just farmed. Top does look like MSS. Hello. A little bit in trouble. He instantly just throws it out, and now he could be in trouble. This might be a kill MSS. He actually misses the slight, though, but still gets burned down by 9. Bottom lane, CCNC, he's looking. Doze is actually on cooldown. He's just going to start beating him. There's the sheep, but nice use of the disarm. He will save that Astral, I believe, for a charge, and that's what he's doing. Oh, he doesn't get up, but he's
nice.
slowed.
Does he have blink anytime soon?
He does, yes.
Yeah, I wonder if he could have gone for that.
He's already gone. They just make it out. Top lane, actually. Some damage being done to this tier 3 tower. You are actually getting beat down pretty hard here. Has to pop his BKB, and they just make it out.
You do have to play this dodge game on J.Storm. I think this is exactly how they have to play, but it doesn't feel good when you have blink sheep OD on the other team.
Basher on Troll now as well. So he's getting some damage items going. Next item, Satanic. So you guys favoring forward going forward now? Do you think it's just a way easier game for them at this point? Or do you still like what J.Storm can do?
I mean, it seems like it. If the option's going to be split pushing, the only person who's going to be able to do, like, even the Ember Spirit won't be able to do it if he picks up Lincoln's, because then OD will just, the Shadow Blade will just imprison Scythe.
Yeah, I think that's why he went for the Shadow Blade.
Yeah,
was
so he
because
has-
he get an Astral from Invis, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he got the blink, but now he is getting the Dagon burst. Level 3 on it.
And we saw it's like not a bad option against to threaten that troll.
Okay, he's going to go for it. He does get the sheep up this time. There is no Doze again. He does have a charge through coming very shortly, but he gets put under. Here comes Yawar. Can they get a bash? Will they be able to lock him down? He just charges and see you later. Wait, oh, Pilot Eye. Nope,
He's gonna run into some heroes.
he is, but none of them
Oh,
have
no,
any.
MSS!
Oh, the root. He canceled it at the last second. It looks like he'll be okay, though. There is going to be initiation over here. Snake King, he'll just, nope, MSS say, I'll take these creeps.
If MSS was down in the river area, I think he was trying to get like onto that cliff area to get as close
Yeah.
as possible for the Yules, but
Might work for him. Looks like they want to take this tier 2 bottom tower. Yawar should be able to bring it down. They do have to watch out. 9 can burst down this tier 3 tower pretty quickly if he wants. We'll see. 10-8. And we will see. Fear.
it can happen
he's
at
got
any
it.
time, Ken.
Yep.
You just never know.
Snap of a finger. Well, tier 2 tower slowly falling, but the Radiant will still just defend it. And here he is. It's a smoke gank. It is not. It's just CCNC. He's level 20 now. Has the Sandy's Eclipse multiplier. He is invis. Ooh, the Sentry Ward goes down, but he's right out of range. Now he's not. He's going to blink forward. He's going to go. He drops the hammer immediately. He will get charged. He does get hit. 9 was hit as well. They're going to try to get out of there. Will he go down? He's decrept. It looks like he might die. More disarms over and over. Nice job getting the Pugna out of there. And another buyback. 1437's second buyback now. And he has the Reaver getting close to that Satanic. He's gonna feel. He already does feel unkillable at this point. Solar Crest, an Omni, a Chen behind him.
He's unkillable with his team around.
Yes.
Because you saw top, he actually almost died near his tier 3 when he was alone. But the fact is, the game goes on, it'll become easier and easier for them to just group up like this.
And J.Storm's just going to get more and more desperate to split push in order to keep forward from 5 manning, but that just means they're more susceptible to the pickoff that CCNC has. They really need to set up some sort of trap where they split push, expecting CCNC to hunt down this one hero and meet it with like 3.
I like that he's going last item BKB because you just build all these items that are nice, luxurious items for your hero. You increase your mobility, your catch, and now that you have all the items you could need, you build the item that allows you to do whatever you want in fights, and that's BKB.
Oh, here we go. They are going in again top. Tower continuing to take down below 50% now. Yawar will defend it though.
I'll say the underrated hero this game, win or lose, was Snake King. Like his positioning was really good. He never TP'd out to farm. He always just followed around his OD and tried to counter.
And as a core, even as an Omni, right, you're like, I'm a core. I got to go farm somewhere, but he didn't take the bait.
He was just like,
He did take the bait of getting a Midas at 36 minutes in, though.
yo, he's had that for Grant. He's had that thing for like 40 seconds now, and he hasn't used it.
Yeah, I know.
You know why he decided to? You know why he decided to go Midas here? He got the Arcane Rune. He's like,
Wait a
efficiency.
minute. The pure
Okay,
value. Let's
Put up the timer.
Okay.
Once he gets it in his hands,
Yep.
dude, he's gonna get it no problem. Watch. He's gonna go towards. Where's he going?
You know, he got the 90 damage too, which
All right, start counting. One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three. Well, you're going a little fast.
dude, if he's
Five,
getting hand to Midas,
6, 7.
I would really
Not
want the
bad.
experience gain,
Mm.
right? Because he's already not right-clicking
You're right.
people. His entire
Yeah, I
positioning
thought
is
the
based
90
on
damage
sitting
was
behind the
weird.
OD.
I would
The faster
agree.
you get to level 25,
But they don't have tower. You know, you just walk in. With,
Wait, what's the level
Snaking.
25 talents?
Why
I
are you
actually
going to
don't know
high
his.
five, dog?
it's
no
the
one's there.
extra 200 purification.
Or you
know?
can do 8-second Heavenly Grace. That seems pretty good too.
They both
Yeah.
seem pretty good.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody get that, but I imagine it would be really good if
6 seconds.
there's
And
like a
it's-
lot of strong dispels.
And here we go. They are going to go for it. He is rooted down. Resolution is just going to get picked off here, it seems. Yes, that damage from Yawar and CC and C. He gets beat down. He's Shadowblade. He's looking for more, but looks like the Pugna will just be able to TP out of there. And he has a full BKB and about 200 gold now. No, he just buys it, sells his null.
I think one of the biggest reasons people don't go the 35 experience gain, though, is that you just don't have a good level 20 talent.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
What,
It's like
5
real
regen
garbage.
or the degen aura?
Yeah, like what are you going to do with mana regen at level 20?
Farm.
Oh my god, it's Midas again, dog.
It's
You're in
Midas.
Roche,
Oh.
man. He bought a 36-minute Midas, and he's going to use him late. What?
You realize that when they win fights, somebody has to hit buildings. So if Troll dies, he knows he's got the
Exactly.
attack speed
Yeah.
and the damage talent.
that's what I was saying, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You just like you whack him.
So are you defending his usage of this Midas right now, though?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
No.
Oh my. Okay, there we go.
It's been
And
a
Chen's taking the
combined-
big creeps away from him, too.
Yeah, stop it. There is going to be an ulti coming out. It is going to be Yawar. He doesn't have any. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Almost gets it. CC and C does have that age. Does he have Aegis and Cheese? Am I crazy?
I
No,
think
Omni has to
Omni has
choose.
choose you.
Okay.
I will say, like, in terms of scalability, the reason why Ford's get lineups scales better is because the problems with their draft, the lack of catch, you can itemize for that, but you can't itemize to build physical damage on J.Storm. Like, yeah, he built a Deso on Ember, but that doesn't actually
That's
give
it.
you physical damage. Yeah, so, like, now that they have all of these stuns from items, their lineup kind of looks well-rounded on Ford at
Yeah,
this
well,
stage in the game.
just you wait till you see my Deso Pugna build.
I can't wait.
I think that. I think J.Storm messed this game up a little bit. Like that bottom fight. And,
Yeah, that was a big one.
I was like, what are you guys doing there? You're never killing that Omni. And they had ample time to get out and just deal with that top lane.
Trying to
But
do some
instead, they like kept going bottom to try to kill Omni.
Guess what? You get a tier 3, back it up like a Mack truck, go and get those shrines.
You know what? I'm down for J.Storm to just haul in on the EG comeback mechanism, the EG home. Just get like 3 Dagon
I was gonna
5s.
say
Just
the-
go for it at this point. Just commit.
I was like, are you actually referencing that game?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that worked.
You've
so.
already got 1 Dagon 3.
Okay, they've got a charge. It is on Pilot Eye. This is the one person they kill. He is alone as well. The Dozer is there, but he just backs it up. Yawar, Arcane Rune.
Every time you say doze, there was that one period of time where everyone in NA was spamming
King
doze
doze,
before doze
yep.
before host.
Oh, it was spammed in this open qualifier
Yeah.
too. When,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the robot
I
vice
just had
tag got
somebody do
eliminated,
the
they were
hello.
spamming it. Yeah.
This is Doze calling.
Yeah. They are going to try to
Doze.
initiate. There's a Pugna ward going. Will they be able to find Moo? He has a charge in 3 seconds. He will just get ultied. It drains all of Pugna's mana pretty much. Will they be able to get him? Oh my goodness, he gets bursted down so quickly, but here comes Yawar. They're just going to go for it. No net, nothing. 14:37. It's still going up.
Let
they
it
might kill
go.
Dark Willow. Ooh. And now they turn it around. Yawar still chasing. They do take down that Aegis of OD. They know they can kill him. They see that burst damage.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible. They're getting some good split push in. They traded a Crystal Maiden for an OD Aegis.
The net doesn't actually cancel Crystal Maiden ult, so they have to get the bash. It is going Mjolnir. I mean, yeah, I didn't like the troll pick in terms of the way the mid game looks, but as the late game goes on, it just becomes really easy to play when you have Chen, Omni, OD behind you.
Nice job there. We see the Ember pushing with 2 siege creeps. Does get another tier 2. Helps his team out a little bit. And so what do you do? Is anyone here a Chen player?
No.
More
No,
than one
okay.
unit, not my kind of
Too
hero.
much. I was gonna be like, what do you do?
Same.
It looks like he's just going for sheep stick. Just save up your gold you're slowly getting.
You don't play Meeps?
No,
Oh, really?
Have you
No.
tried?
I've tried.
It's tough.
Yeah, that hero, it's just weird. I don't know.
You play Invoker?
Nope.
Me neither, man. It's okay.
Yeah. If you ask about 90% of heroes, I'll just be like, nope.
What's the BSJ special? Dude, you innovated the
Slark?
Radiance Lifestealer, dude.
Dude, I did.
Did I tell you about that time I saw Mid1's Facebook post about you after you did it?
Oh, yeah.
He was so mad. My man's made a Facebook post about BSJ going Radiance on
trash.
Lifestealer. And look at him now. Now everyone does it.
Yeah.
That's a trendsetter.
I remember I beat EG in a scrim with it once because we last picked it, and that was back when Ancients were magic immune, and
Yeah,
they had Enchantress OD plus something else cores, and they couldn't kill the Ancient. We were down by like 10k at 20 minutes, and then they couldn't kill the Ancient. So I was like, that's the highlight of my scrim career for sure.
Is the highlight of your career also beating EG in that tournament with Leviathan?
Yeah, probably.
I remember that.
It's more so not about how accomplished I feel, but probably how ashamed they felt. When
you're like, oh, whatever. I'm glad they feel bad about it. That's how it goes. And he didn't even have the Guardian Greaves yet. Picks it up, so even more survivability. He is going the Aghanims. It still just makes it global, right? Does it do anything else? Lower cooldown?
no, it also makes your buildings forted too,
Oh,
but that's it.
he is getting close to LL 20. That sweet 12% degen ore that everyone takes. That is actually the worst level 20 talents. And he takes the 5 mana regen. All right.
Yeah, the one everybody takes. Great.
What? No. At the major, everyone was taking the degen ore.
Yeah, I was just calling you out on
Okay.
saying that everyone takes it and then you didn't take it.
Yeah, that's true. That was a good call out there. Shout out to you, BSJ, on calling me out.
Thank
So what
you.
do you want to see? Do you want to see Ford play more aggressively, or are you cool with them just sitting back farming?
Yeah, they just get easier and easier as the game goes on. I think they just need next Aegis and do exactly what they've been doing.
Almost level 25. What else do we got? Who is? Okay, Troll is 25. He does take the Battle Trance Strong Dispels.
Who's your Ag Scepter taker if you get the next Aegis and it's an Ags? Is it Willow?
Ford.
What about Troll? Then your OD is truly unkillable.
Oh, yeah, you can dispel. Another strong dispel for your teammates.
Yeah, it's the Willow.
Yeah, I feel like.
They have some pretty crappy Aghanims people,
Yeah, I was
actually.
going to say.
What the?
Well, Omni Knights is really good, but
Yes.
if he's going to buy it himself, then he's obviously not going to take it.
Well, 9 doing his thing again, continuing to just push top. It is pinged out by Pink. CCNC gets a kill. Oh, my first miss kill, and it's a gigantic one. Come on. They are going to try to go in on him, though. It will be CCNC. Pops his BKB. He is still disarmed, though. For all of it, Yawar does get the kill on 9 top. Come on. They are going to try to get one more. There will be used on the backside. Fear is going to be taking a ton of damage. Will he be able to hit the stun? Glimmer Cape's there. He will pop the dust. Rooted again. Fear, he's chilling. There's the sheep. This will be another kill. Maybe he is hiding inside. They get it. And now they're just going to push bottom. 9 has to fly back. Yawar gets another kill. Where was this young lady? Wait, what the hell? They're already pushing the base. All right. This seems to be the end of the game almost. They're just going to beat down this tower, and 9 getting picked off top seems to be hurting them quite a bit. Takes a 60-second Arcane Orb steal. Gets rooted. He's going to throw out his ulti. He does have the axe, so it is AoE. They're going to try to bring him down. They can't do anything, and strong dispel.
Chen
Can't be
creeps OP,
decrypted.
man. Just 3 creeps sitting there.
Dude, the Chen creeps are insane.
Yeah, they are. They actually.
The fact they all stack. Oh no, he gets rooted. He is dozed. There is going to be another disarm coming up, but he was in melee form, so it doesn't last that long. They are just going to try to turn it around. Moo will just die. One more right click. He's trying. No. Decrep. And Glimmer Cape. But guess what? They get that melee racks, and they're just going to back up for now.
That's incredible.
What's Ags on Spearburger?
It's just AoE, right?
Is it
and
still the
something
lower
else.
cooldown in AoE? Okay, I just wasn't sure. They've changed so
And the
many.
cast range, though.
Yeah, they've changed so many. I wasn't sure.
Do you think any of the new Ags are good, like the ones that didn't happen before? Are there any that just blow your mind? That
The
are
Ember
really good?
one's great.
DP's
Yeah,
good
the
too.
Ember one's
DP
broken.
Ember, yeah. Okay, when are we gonna see my man or my lady, the Ninja TA?
I was just thinking that when I knew you were gonna bring that up because that's like
Yeah.
the weirdest one.
It's just strange. It
Yeah.
doesn't have like a really bad cast time on it. That's why to like teleport, it's like 2-second cast time. That's just shitty boots of travel, right?
It's some real Naruto stuff.
You know what
Yeah.
I think actually will be kind of okay is the You don't build the Aghanim Scepter, but if you can get the synth on Terrorblade, you know the games where Terrorblade goes Blink Dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fear.
just like close into backline and stuff. Just like an instant Blink AoE fear.
It's just a 130-second cooldown Blink Fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But
Pop's-
it's
like
terrible
Pop's
as an
25 talent.
It's terrible as like a buying an Aghanim Scepter, but you know you're like, oh, we've got our second
look.
Ag synth item.
Yeah, we've got our 90-minute Roche. So.
Yeah.
61% magic resistance right now, 65% status resistance.
Willow just
Literally
went Linkets
unkillable.
too. Like, I love the itemization in terms of just like, yeah, we know you can't kill our troll. Just put everything on him.
Oh, they will jump forward. CCNC will pop the BKB. Doesn't get disarmed. Moo. He's actually just going to get brought down immediately. No, he does charge forward. There will be a glimmer. CCNC godlike. There will be the instant buyback. They have lost all of their Raxes pretty much. There's one standing here, one standing bottom, but the creeps are already in down there. And this looks pretty easy for Ford right now. There's not much J.Storm can do. There's the ulti. One-shots him. There's going to be the Moo dieback. And there's going to be the GG call. So a very slow-paced, methodically played game from Forward Gaming. And you guys said it, J.Storm. They controlled it all the early game up to about 25 minutes. But at a certain point, you're just going to fall off versus Troll OD and Omni.
I didn't know that the 4 creeps were gonna do that.
That
Like,
much.
they
I saw it
actually-
in the other qualifier.
Yeah, they just healed through the sleight of fist. Like healed them, it, like helped them, made them
Sleight of
stronger.
fist, thank you. I'll enjoy that. Crystal Main 0-10-2 had a rough one. No one really had like a standout score. I mean, CCNC was involved in 19 to 23 kills, but this just seemed pretty easy for Ford, honestly, even though it was that 40-minute game. Like, they didn't really make too many mistakes.
Yeah, their lineup was pretty straightforward the way to play it, and I think the major mistake Blitz already harped on was J.Storm taking that fight bottom. I think they lost almost all map control momentum there, and it
Just
kind
one
of just
fight?
after that one, it kind of just went, slowly but surely in favor of Forward until it was too much to handle. The no Roche thing was a big deal, I think, when you picked this Pugna, and I think that I only saw once prior to this game, and I was blown away. Blitz's reaction says a lot about these Chen creeps. You have to act like the opponent has an extra 35% magic resistance in the draft when you see Chen picked, because like when you pick this last pick Pugna, you have Ember Spirit, Pugna, and Spear Breaker. You have no physical damage.
And Chen, I mean, we literally saw one game in South America. I think in NA it's going to be a first pick, first ban every game, right? It has to be. I mean, it is in NA pubs as well, I think.
Yeah, I've seen it in my pubs. It's a good hero.
It is. So we got any last words before, we take a break and then go into game 2? Anything, do you think this is what we should have seen out of Ford? Are you nervous for J.Storm moving forward? Or do you think that they should do well versus the lower tier team still, right? If you're J.Storm?
I think they're potentially not going to make the playoffs if they lose 1 or 2 games. Like, I think they're the worst of the best team, like the expected best teams.
Okay, and
They're like you would put them in 4th, basically,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I would.
A bad performance would drop them a little bit lower.
so
I
who?
agree with that.
So you guys putting Kookaburra as 3rd as well, the Ritsu Kid track stack?
I think it's quite possible, yeah.
I
It's
think
pre-
so.
it's
That's
really
where I had
close.
him. Yeah, so we are going to take a quick break. Down bottom, you see it. We get to see him. Kookaburra versus the Mexican powerhouse Jolotl. I'm excited for that one. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, get ready to see some more North American Dota.